When the world rejects you, don't reject yourself. When they say that you're nothing, show them that you're something. When they say that you cannot make it, you are down never to rise again. Come on, darling, arise and shine, for this is your season. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my beautiful people. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel, Elizabeth Mongai, with a 7 at the end. It has been a great week. I don't know about you. Hope that you're keeping safe with everything that is happening in the whole universe. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, kindly like, subscribe, share, comment, let us any topic that you want us to discuss, can you bring it on board. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the subscription. Your love is so overwhelming. I'm so excited even to be here. I always look forward to this moment. So today I want us to talk about something. We are coming from self-love. If you have to make it in the universe, if you have to make it in the corporate world, if you have to make it in your education, if you have to make it in like everything, there is one thing that you always need to have. Yeah. And what I'm talking about today is that I want us to talk about self-confidence. Self-confidence. Self-confidence, we can define it in simple terms as a feeling of trust in one's ability, judgment, qualities, as in you have so much, you believe in yourself, you don't belittle yourself, and you allow yourself to flow. Self-confidence will surely help you to be successful in your personal life and as well as in your professional life. Let's talk now about some of the things that we can do to boost our self-confidence. One thing I can say, the very, very first thing I can say is stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing your salary to others. Stop comparing your abilities to others, because one, we are all created differently. We are not all the same. In my mother tongue, we say it's not built like the Wakines. So we are all gifted differently. One is gifted in singing, the other one is gifted in dancing. So when you can dance and you cannot sing, and then you start comparing yourself with that person who can sing and dance, trust you me, it's going to bring you down. It's going to make you feel it's like you're not worth it. Where you work, you earn a little salary than the other person. Why don't you adjust to the salary that you are earning? So stop comparing yourself with others, because the moment and mostly we don't compare ourselves with somebody that is underneath us. We always compare ourselves with somebody who can do that other thing better than yourself. So trust you me, darling, if you continue comparing yourself with others, it will always bring you down. It will bring you down. So from today henceforth, let us agree that we are no longer going to compare ourselves with others. It's not easy, but in one or the other, we just have to stop it. Like now, stop comparing yourself with others. Stop it. Then my second point will be, take care of your body. Take care of your body. It's hard to feel good when you're abusing your body, when you're not eating right, when you're not exercising. Make yourself a priority. That's it. That explains it. Take care of yourself. If you need to change your hairstyle, if you need to just do small things that you are going to appreciate. My that point that can boost your self-confidence in like a snap of a finger is that practice self-compassion. It involves treating yourself with kindness. When you make a mistake, fail, or experience a setback, stop speaking to yourself harshly. Be like, sometimes everybody messes up, as opposed to, I'm stupid, I'm a failure, I cannot make it, I'm so sorry. Show yourself some compassion. When you fail, be positive about it. Yes, I have missed, but what about yesterday? I did it right. And also, there is a tomorrow. I mean, I can do it in a better way. Cut yourself some slack. Laugh at yourself and remind yourself that no one is perfect. You know, as in, nobody's perfect. We all mess up at one point or the other. But that does not mean when you mess up, it's like that's the end of the universe. Of course not. Laugh at yourself. Just laugh at yourself. If you are harsh to you and the world is already harsh to you, what do you expect? You'll be beaten. Nothing good will come out of it. You'll always feel sorry for yourself. I mean, come on. Give yourself a break. You need more. Then my fourth point will be embrace self-doubt. Sometimes people put off doing some things, like maybe inviting somebody for a date. Sometimes we put off applying for that promotion at work until maybe when you just feel like you're more confident about it. But sometimes the best way to gain the confidence is by doing exactly that. You've been putting off to date that somebody. Okay, I'm not directly this to any specific person, but if at all you feel you have been practice, what I'm saying is this: practice facing some of your fears by doing exactly whatever you are trying to put off. Even if you feel like you're going to mess up, do it anyway, you know? And by just doing it anyway, that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to be prepared, that you're not supposed to practice. Like, for instance, if you have a presentation that is coming up, if you have an exam that is coming up, come on, you need to prepare. Like, for instance, when I have a presentation to do, mostly what I do is that I practice in front of a mirror, or I practice in front of a friend. At least it makes me feel more confident even when I'm walking in that room. It just helps boost the small confidence that I have to a certain good height. Yeah. So embrace self-doubt. Do it anyway. I mean, then see what happens after that. After doing it, after executing whatever you have, then after that, wait and see. Sit back, relax. I mean, it's already out there. So sit back, relax, and see what is going to come out of it. Okay? You need to give yourself a pat at the back and be like, the back is here. It's gonna be okay. Go, darling. It's gonna be okay. Then my final point for how we can boost our self-esteem on how we can boost our self-esteem: practice behavioral experiences. Like now, for instance, in a meeting, sometimes you have a very good point you can put across, and it's going to help solve whatever the answer that the institution is looking for. But now sometimes your brains could be telling you, are you sure you want to give that point? Are you sure they are going to take it in a positive way? Sure they're not going to laugh at you? I mean, come on, just give out that point. You never know. Like I'm saying, do it, and then I just point it out and see what happens from there. I mean, then you can imagine a point whereby you had a point, you did not speak it out. Realize, like, when God has given you an assignment and you don't do it, somehow anyhow he raises up somebody else to fit into your shoe. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, so why don't you point it out, then sit back and relax? Sometimes what I do is I do something, then the moment that I have done it, I sit back and I wait to see whatever has happened, because they say just do your part, then after that relax and see what happens. So everyone struggles with self-confidence. Everyone struggles with confidence issues at one point or the other. But if your self-confidence interferes with your social life, it interferes with your work, it interferes with the way you live, interferes with your just natural life, it interferes with your education, then at that point, it's always important to ask for help. Let somebody know that you're struggling. If you can go for a professional help, ask for professional help. Sometimes I came to understand our self-confidence, sometimes it can stem down to some trauma that we suffered back in life, the people that we are surrounded with, the words that they speak to us. Sometimes our self-confidence is affected. Our self-confidence sometimes can be affected by our past. There are some things that we went through. The people that went through a very hardship, the parents were not supportive, others were raped. Then you carry all that up to now that you are a big girl, you're a big guy. And so if it was not dealt with, it can still affect your self-esteem, it can affect your self-confidence. That's why we are saying kindly ask for help. And also it is possible for one to be over self-confident. Sometimes you just feel, I got it. Sometimes you can be having an exam. I'm relating this way too much because I'm a student, and then you just feel, I know this thing. And sometimes it can affect you not to study, and when the exam comes, you just realized, oh boy, I should have studied. It's always a good thing that you can balance the self-confidence. When you are overconfident, it can cause you to be caught off guard. It can cause you not to prepare. Like now when you have a presentation and you're just like overconfident, it's like, I got this. It will lead you not to practice. It will lead you not to prepare, and then now in there you end up embarrassing yourself. So it is always important, and it's a good thing if at all our self-confidence can be balanced. Let it be balanced. You're not under self-confident, then you're not over self-confident. Okay, guys? Then the last thing I can say, just let me read this. It's important to have a healthy dose of self-confidence that helps you to perform at your peak. It's very important. But basically what I'm saying is this: self-confidence makes us to be productive in our personal life. It makes us to be productive in our professional life. It makes us to face world with ease. There's so many things that are happening. I walk with our heads held high. It's a beautiful life. Be you. Let the world adjust. Don't adjust for the world, because tomorrow the world will still say, you are this way, we want you to be this way. So be satisfied with who you are. Boost your self-confidence, and let us face this world with ease. Anyway, that's my video for today. Kindly, once again, I remind you to like, subscribe, share. It has been a great things having you on board. You can imagine if I'm making all these videos and nobody's listening, it will be so disheartening. But I am grateful. I'm honored. Till next time, guys. I love you so much. Kisses.